Family, I want you to take a good look at this article and pay attention to this title. The reason I'm doing this, I want to clear up something and get my people to think. As you all know, I tell you my concern is black society. Not really concerned about what the other societies do to manage their emergencies and handle their problems. Not my issue. They got plenty of people to handle that. Listen. Read the title of this. Coronavirus may live up to 9 days on surfaces, new study finds. The reason I'm doing this video is to clear something up. You can go on the CDC's website and it tells you, as far as like hair weave and anything like that, as far as it being shipped over here, it's fine. Okay? Virus will more than likely die out on the way. But once it gets here, read also on that same part of that website, it tells you that one of the main ways of transmission is respiratory droplets. Now, for those of you on the slow bus, think about if you got weave in your head and you're walking around in an open environment where people are sneezing and this shit is spreading like wildfire we see through many different vector points. Think about how many droplets a weave can hold that you cannot wash in your damn head. See, this ain't picking on y'all. Y'all know my content isn't about that. I don't sit there and, make little trivial judgments on women and their hair. Y'all do what y'all want to do. This is a health issue. Okay? This is a health issue. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to break down some facts. And as usual, I will put links in the description of this to things that's going to point you in the right direction with accurate information. Let's get into this article. It turns out the coronavirus can be caught from touching infected surfaces too. A new study has discovered that the coronavirus, also called COVID-19, may live up to 9 days on inanimate objects and surfaces, further exacerbating the high and fast infection rate. Studying similar members of the coronavirus family, scientists predicted that the coronavirus can also survive on these objects. The study was published in the Journal of Hospital Infection. Okay, it's showing you, the sources for this, what they're talking about here and what's going on with it. This isn't my opinion. These are the facts from medical professionals. Okay, it's still currently unclear whether the coronavirus remains on surfaces. According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, it's still currently unclear if a person can get COVID-19 NCOV by touching a surface or object that has the virus on it and then touching their own mouth, nose, and possibly their eyes. Okay, now that's common sense, y'all. That's common sense right there. You don't even have to have a PhD or a background in medicine to know that's something you don't want to do with this thing. Okay? Now, as you see in this section of it, they're even telling you that people are starting to try to disinfect money. Okay, because that's how serious the vector points are with this thing. Now, you think about some weave and synthetic shit in your hair that's holding these droplets that you're not going to wash and you damn sure ain't going to take it out in 9 days. Okay, I'm just going to go on and give y'all the facts with this. Unfortunately, at this stage, there's still a lot of unknown information surrounding the coronavirus. So researchers are turning to strains of the same family, SARS and MERS, to try to gather as much information as possible. Okay. In studying the 22 studies on these viruses, scientists discovered that human pathogens can live on surfaces and objects remaining infectious at room temperature for up to 9 days. Okay, now remember that part where it says room temperature. I'm going to show you a contradiction in something. We'll get down to that. As a comparison, the measles virus can only live on infectious surfaces for 2 hours. 9 days is the maximum amount of time that a coronavirus can withstand on an infected surface, but that's still a decent amount of time for many people to touch the surface and contract the virus. You damn right it is. Okay? See, some of this is common sense if you just sit down and read through the accurate information that we have available to us. Let's continue. On average, the researchers mentioned that the virus lives around 4 to 5 days on surfaces such as wood, paper, aluminum, plastic, and glass. Okay. Even more worrying, some of the veterinary coronaviruses, which can only infect animals, can last up to 28 days. A physician, Gunther Kampf from Greensboro University Hospital said low temperature and high air humidity further increase their lifespan. All right. As that last part of this just said, low temperature and high air humidity further increase their lifespan. That's what this physician is saying. Now, when you go back to the beginning of this, where it was telling you that 9 days is the maximum amount of time it can stand outside on a synthetic surface in room temperature. Room temperature. Y'all get that? So now, I'm going to put links to the description, in the description of this article and other professional medical sources that show you, if you read through it, right now isn't the time you want something on your body that you cannot sanitize and clean. Okay? As fast as we see this shit spreading, man, y'all better be safe out here instead of sorry. I mean, I'm gonna let y'all argue with the information. Like I said, I don't do that picking on your sisters. I'm trying to help you. So I'm gonna drop these links in the description. Some information that y'all can read through from medical sources. Let y'all argue with that. Do what you want to do with it. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. You play with this thing out here, man. Even though we're more resistant to it than other people, it seems. Yes, there was a brother in China who was Cameroonian that recovered from it. This isn't something you want to play with. Okay? So that being said, family, I'm gonna leave y'all with information. Do what you will with it. Be safe out here. And don't be one of the ones that's waiting to the last minute looking around when you had plenty of people trying to warn y'all about this shit, man. Take care of yourselves. See y'all in the next video.